everything wants to kill you at this point. I'm still sick about that flare gun. That could have really came in handy later. Emil made Tom do it. Okay, so we could go over here. We could go down there. Checkpoint. I hear birds. There's a lot going on. I think naturally you want to go this way, right? Sorry about the car. I'm so sorry about the car. I try to play this game at night, but I always get too tired. Trying to lure them into the oh, did it go away? Sunlight went away. Fair. That was a third one. Did more just spawn? Okay. Thought I was gonna be slick and like lure them into the sunlight, but that didn't quite work out. Okay, now they do tend to ambush you after you get these, so you do gotta be careful. Okay. Flare gun is reloaded. We don't want that yet though. More birds. Damn you, Edgar Allan Poe. Okay, see. Whoever that is, they're setting us up for a boss fight. I am a-okay with that. I do want to get this first. No birds, please. Okay. We got a lot of manuscripts. I should take time to read them all. Once I get a checkpoint, I will take time to read all these. That's Barry. Okay. We got a lot, so let's go through them all.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder. Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
So it looks like Hartman's been plotting on Wake this whole time. And Wake must have picked up on that, because he did not trust this man from jump. I think really what triggered Wake was his wife. His wife mentioning Hartman. And really kind of volunteering Wake for what did kind of seem like being committed. That really triggered him.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Interesting.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
That must be the Anderson farm he's talking about. Can't wait to go there. Sounds like a classic crazy Remedy stage. I'm envisioning Max Payne's Funhouse for Max Payne 2.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Oh my god, no, not Barry. So does Barry simply lose a hand, or is this the end of Barry? Maybe we get to him in time, I don't know.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Oh, Mott is a fucking freak. Holy hell.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Hmm. So this I don't remember if we seen this scene. If we got the 2 days line in a cutscene. I don't think we saw this, but I've been kind of spacing out the playthrough over the course of about a week and a half so far. Or 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm really considering how I feel about the spoilers, because right now, normally I was really into it, but right now I'm not liking it. This one in particular,
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful...
Getting the subtext with Mott, it almost feels like exposition, and I would rather see this in the story than just read about it. I mean, it all together flows in a very unique and creative way to give us the full story, but I can't help but feel I would rather see this than read it, you know? But either way, it's like some interesting multimedia stuff.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Interesting. Did Hartman survive that attack? Hartman might have survived that attack. Then again, he didn't, because this happened before we met up with the brothers. Then we got the key to go into the area where Barry was, which was the room next to where Hartman was. So Hartman was setting something up before we got to him. What he was setting up, I have no idea. He had prepared for a situation like this. Was it just that generator? I guess he set up that generator. And Yeah, I guess he just set up that generator. I think that's what he's talking about.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Wow. So this whole thing was a plot to get Alan here so that he could change reality? Is that what we're saying? I wonder what this world is like when Alan's not around. And it looks like he did it with Tom as well. So from what we know that the brothers, Tor and Odin, the rock band, they roused the presence. And so was the presence roused before Thomas got here? And we needed somebody to control it. And that's why Hartman contacted Thomas, or got his grubby little hands on Thomas. Or Tom, I should say. And Tom existed here until he didn't, until the volcano. Or maybe Tom's still around somewhere. But whatever the case, Hartman lost track of Tom, and so he needed to get another writer here to control the presence. So we go from the brothers, who are poets according to one of the manuscript entries, and then we go to Tom, who is a writer slash poet, and now we go to Alan. Interesting. So how does Hartman know about all this? That's the question we need answered next.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key, it's kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Oh, I'm surrounded. Thank you, camera.
I'm on it, I'm on it!
Uh-oh. Jeez. Could not get a shot off. Can we skip this? Because this is actually really disorienting.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it!
Should have waited. Ow.
tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out! Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
Okay, it's gonna be quite a bit to get to him.
Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Shit, that's the
Barry,
guy.
it's a take it! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh!
You did it. Hell yeah, Barry.
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al!
Shit.
I'll be waiting.
Shit, Barry.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up!
Oh
Don't
hell,
worry
Barry.
about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Barry's as qualified here as Alan is. Because Alan's just a writer. He does have unique powers here, but... Oh, shit. I gotta dodge. Jeez. What's happening? Ow. Oh shit. Got spooked. I'll get up here. Perfect. Is that another page? No, that's just the edge of that. Okay, Alan, catch your goddamn breath, man. See a thermos over there. No doubt something over here is gonna fuck with me. Yeah. Is the thermos worth it? It's the question we have to ask ourselves. Come on over. Come on up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Get out. Oh god. Jeez. What else is it? It's the barrel. I know the barrel is down here. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Everything wants to kill me. Okay. That one almost got up here. Okay, well, we're just gonna fucking run. This is taking too long. I wanted to explore a bit more, but it doesn't look like we'll be doing that. Birds.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Now we just gotta turn it on. Ooh, I'm gonna see if I can lure these assholes. Uh-oh. Oh, it's temporary? Must be temporary. Okay, fair enough. We'll keep going.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
You know what? Before we do that, now that we have this. This stuff not want to kill me now? Before everything wanted to kill me. Ah, I see what happened. The tree should save me. And last thing we got is a barrel. And we could take our time. I just want to see what else is over here. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Was simply curious. That's where I came from. Okay. Sorry for the additional time wasting. I'll probably just cut this part out anyway. Because I do have to edit these episodes because the audio balance is a little rough, so. Alright, sorry guys, there wasn't really anything over in that direction. It was just some poltergeist objects. So we're just gonna make a beeline for it. We aren't gonna worry about the enemies. What's this? Fuck, I fucked it up. Well, I'm done. That's my fault. I might make it. Nope. The quick time thingy
I could
is
sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
the quick time thingy is a little iffy. I wish you could turn that off, the enemy focus, because it does disorient you, which is meant to do. Okay, let's just keep fucking going. I think that's there to get you caught up. Alan, if you don't fucking hurry up, man. Jesus. The game is really at its weakest when it like puts you in these situations, because everything's the running mechanics are not very good.
Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. Of course not. Okay, it's just got to get good at the dodging, but I don't know, it's something like they probably shouldn't be able to throw weapons at you. Or something. It's just, this part's just like a little too much. See what I mean? And then now I'm just fucked. Okay, just wait for them to throw something or hit you. Wait till they damn near hit you to dodge, basically. I was just all throwing shit. Is that Barry?
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
I mean, you can say consequences all you want, but if he got a car, he's in a good position. It's us who are screwed. Hell yeah. Give us the heavy duty. Thank you. There's no reason to really switch back. I think that shit... I was hoping that was going to be a permanent upgrade.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
What damage? What the hell are you talking about? Is he just assuming Barry got fucked up? Again, if Barry got a car, he's in a way better position than we are. I would say Barry's doing pretty damn good for himself if he got a car.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had
We
seen
got
glimpses
flares.
of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Okay, bear traps. We're just gonna get through here. We aren't gonna worry about collectibles or none of that shit. We just gotta fucking get through here. They will put pages over. What? Who's putting all these fucking bear traps down? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Oh.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Gotcha. It's bound to follow the story. So it will legit be free once it satisfied all the scenes in the novel. Yeah, we're about to get stole on.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Taking our field with darkness. Yeah, we got flares. Is this about to go out? Manuscript page. Thermos. Okay, we can go around and get to the thermos probably. If we want it again, I don't really care. You don't get up there, Alan. You weirdo. Was it just him? Looks like it was just him. Nice little jump scare. Jeez. Yeah, I can't wait to play number 2. I did get to see some of the gameplay for it, and it looks absolutely clean. Just another bear trap. Looks like it. We back to the bear traps. I'm a little curious what's off the beaten path, just a little bit. But as soon as stuff starts getting a little bit fucky, I'm leaving it alone. There's a lot of beaten path here. A lot of ways to go off the beaten path. Okay, this is a bunch of nothing. Cool, I'm gonna check out over here too. I feel like we haven't gotten far enough into the level to get boxes of flare guns yet, because we just got a shotgun. So okay, just curious, that goes back into the dark forest. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna summon enemies. Okay. These are problems I do not want, by the way. more stuff up there. Oh, we're heading in. We're heading in. I wonder, can they get caught on these? He hit the other guy. Ow. Oh, really? They're doing way more damage. Yeah, actively don't really care to fight these guys anymore. I thought I dodged that. Ooh, I figured dodging out. It's like during the wind-up of their attack. Y'all come over here if y'all want to. I'm down with it.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Danny, that's the guy that got hit. Or got beat up real bad. The other guy, who was the other guy's name? Was it Wilson or something? Who beat him up real bad? Push. I can't see shit. Revolver.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
Yeah, him.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Fair. I'm a hack writer.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm
Send
going
in
to
the
change
cabin.
this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
I feel like I'm gonna get ambushed. This door is locked. Oh, nope, no, it's not. I'm definitely gonna get ambushed. But where?
Let me guess. Danny, huh? The front door was locked. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
We need a key to go to the car. The fuck is in here? Got a flare gun, yes, baby. And a flashbang. How many flashbangs I got? Just one. That'll be a get out of jail free card. I mean, flare gun is pretty good get out of jail free card too. 2 flare gun bullets. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Pretty good about that. Actually, before I do this,
He was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself.
right?
Barry was Barry.
Come on, Wake. Give Barry a little bit more credit. He's basically saying exactly what I said earlier. Oh, outhouse. Got a bunch of new.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
It's not their first rodeo.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand.
Walter
The
was
brothers
there.
wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears. For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated, an emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
I like the plot around the powers and the presence. Like the fact that the presence isn't just operating by itself. It can only function as well as it has thanks to the intervention of influential humans. Maybe I shouldn't stop to get this. You know, especially with Barry's life on the line. Should probably move with a bit more purpose. Interesting. The farm is over here. What's over here? Haven't been chased yet. Oh. Well, that's gonna change soon. Now, is this the way to the farm or what? Ooh, switch for the hunting rifle. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM. Hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Interesting. Okay, before we proceed, I'm gonna go back to that house to see if there's anything of note in there. Should have known. Better reload, Ella. Okay, figured I was gonna be ambushed, but what I want to see, right quick, I want to go back to this house. See if there's anything of note in this house. Then this is where we'll use up the rest of our shotgun and we can switch to the hunting rifle. There is something in the house. Okay, let's go. Batteries, revolver. We're gonna for sure meet some enemies. Really, nothing up here. Okay. We're stuck. Oh. That wasn't bad. Okay, I think we will switch to that hunting rifle though. Is this stuck now? This might be stuck now.